Face made of blood, heart full of bugs. All born to die, the world is a fuck. When the pain in the brain's gone, painless in this blue tear comes. Lose, touch, throw, grow to bend. Your disturbed like just broken code. Screams hopeless, homeless, vomiting over bathtubs. Never felt so numb. Abuse with the best months. You say life is so fun. No love. Need cash, you get trashy, so version TikTok. Toxic to the rock and tongue with the man drugs. Harm and temperatural thoughts. Live with it, a tune that's bug. Avoided delusions. Cut shit the fuck up. Play queen of bruises.
Dobra.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. Finally. Damn, okay. I think definitely from
Yeah.
Okay, that took so fucking long, dude. That took me like an hour from 0. That's so bad. 501 attempts. Yeah, that's a lot. Like, that is a lot. So I find it insane even. It's on like the lower half of things, I would say. Yeah, I just had a pretty poor experience. I think the level's overall pretty good, but I did have some pretty rough playing experience because the big thing that really fucked me up was the thing at 80%. So in practice mode and in like the completion attempt, right? I skipped the slow speed portal for that jump there, right? And I didn't hit that speed portal like a single time when practicing. Maybe like the first time I got there and I screwed up the jump. But like every single time, I literally never hit the speed portal, only to end up hitting the speed portal like 4 times in a row from 0. So the whole pattern that I did there just did not work. And it completely threw me off. Like the fact that you can even skip that speed portal at all, it's just like, no, like why is that a thing? But like I literally got so thrown off. I died to like the 79, like 80 range, like genuinely 4 or 5 times. Then I actually skipped it again on accident, like trying to adjust my click pattern, and then since I had adjusted my click pattern, it didn't work again. So I died there again, and then I realized what was actually happening because like I never died there in practice, so I didn't actually have the time to recognize, oh, I'm doing something wrong here, and it just prolonged the experience by so much time, and I just got kind of annoyed by the end of it. There were some other issues with the level. There's a bug in the one mini wave part where you just hold down the slope. Like sometimes that just kills you when you're going down the slope. I think like the corner of the block can kill you occasionally. I think that's pretty unfair when that happens. I literally exited out of the level every time that happened to like get it to like reset, I guess. I think that the duel being camera shifted into the middle is kind of janky. I would have preferred that to be like in the normal spot. It's not that bad. The duel is kind of janky though. There's also one blue orb. The blue orb right before like the slowdown in the one cube part. I don't know the percentage, but that blue orb is very, very awkward because if you click too late, you'll just run into the side of the block. So there's definitely some clunkiness, but overall, like I think the gameplay is good. Particularly the gameplay of everything past the one wave part. Like, okay, well the wave, the transition into like the last like drop part is really like a choke point with that wave, the wave at like 60%. That is tough. That's definitely a choke point. But like once you get past that, I think the gameplay is pretty fun, including like the actual like wave gameplay within once the deco changes. It's really just a transition that's a choke point. But like yeah, that part like to the end is like really enjoyable. I just think that there's a little bit of jank sprinkled throughout the other parts. That I mean, it's not like I wouldn't recommend it. It was still enjoyable like overall, but there was definitely some things dragging it down and making the experience a lot longer than it should have been. It's also worth mentioning that the beginning is a bit attempt grindy, so this attempt count is a bit high. But yeah, GG's.